welcome to Unplugged with Araldo and Darren. I'm Darren Karp. Of course, is Araldo Molina right over here. We are in the gorgeous neighborhood of Chelsea here in Manhattan at Slate, one of my favorite bars here. Araldo, you ever been here?
I have never been here. This is an amazing place. By the way, you should be here and check it out. They've got games, they got bowling, I mean, everything. It's just amazing.
Are you old enough to drink, though?
No. I'm not old enough yet to drink, but hopefully soon I will.
Hopefully soon. Well, here we're with our two very good friends. We have Frank Mancuso and Diana Liberto from Walk My Mind. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Great to be here.
So Diana, tell us how Walk My Mind was hatched.
It was hatched from adversity. Unfortunately, I had a series of very sad, difficult deaths in my family, very close together. And I became depressed, obviously, but I also had PTSD, and I was really in a bad spot. I couldn't exercise, I couldn't do anything. And about a year in, I hired somebody just to take me for a walk. Literally. I gave her $75. I said, take me for a walk, and I went for a walk with her. It felt great. Went the next day. I mean, I had been on the couch, work couch, for a year.
Oh my God.
Went the next day, and I just started talking about how amazing just getting outside and moving felt and what it did for me. And I said to her, I would love to be able to tell other people about this. I just think people need to know that the simplest thing in the world that's right outside their door can do so much for them. And it grew from that. Like, it just possessed me, the idea of getting it out there that everybody should just be taking a walk.
How long ago was that, by the way?
So that was 2015.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was your goal, actually, when you created the app?
So my goal was to really let people know that walking, it's not just physical exercise. It's mental, it's emotional, it's psychological. It does so much for you. It takes you out of a dark place. And I really felt like, since that was so transformative for me, I needed to say it. And it seems simple, like everybody kind of knows it, maybe, but it really happened to me. And I felt like that meant I needed to let other people know. I needed to tell people. I needed to get it out there.
My parents always encouraged a walk after dinner, and just a 30-minute walk every single day. And being a New Yorker, it's like transformative for your mind. Frank, I want to get you in on here. How can corporations use BrandBox, and what is BrandBox?
Sure. So let me just say, Walk My Mind has bring together movement and activity, and one of the exciting things it does is also bring communication. So the BrandBox is a tool that corporations can use to create contemporary kind of methodologies to communicate to employees. So instead of old-fashioned emails that nobody reads or newsletters that are sort of antiquated and not really environmentally friendly, you can put in corporate information like new employee onboarding, wellness information, leadership talks, all through the BrandBox. But what we do is also combine it with a challenge. So we're actually asking people to listen and move. So it's kind of an exciting way to really kind of turn corporate wellness kind of upside down.
How can corporations then incorporate in their work environment, basically?
So it's really easy. So we have scaled this product that Diana put together.
It's an app.
It's an app, and we make it available to corporations and to health plans as a way to kind of enhance their wellness programs. So it is kind of sold in this SaaS model. So it is a product that you're going to purchase. We're going to charge you a PEPM for it. Corporations make it easy. We make it really easy for corporations to install it. We bring account management. We bring our expertise and best practices to help them really curate Walk My Mind. So challenges and communications all work together as one exciting program that we launch really simply in about 4 weeks. And every month we create a new challenge and curate a new piece of information for the BrandBox.
That's so smart. I mean, at my job, the one of several that we have, I see all these standing desks and people, you know, like I rarely sit on the subway. I try and stand up, and everyone recently has been saying that sitting is the new epidemic. So is that true? Is it a health risk? We're sitting right now. Do I need to be standing up? Do we need to be doing crunches or squats?
I'm ready for
happening?
crunches.
Yeah, exactly.
The good news is it really just doesn't require, sitting is kind of what Dr. Levine from the Mayo Clinic called smoking. Standing is the new smoking.
No,
Sitting is the new smoking.
Standing is the new Walk My Mind.
Yes.
The easy thing you have to do is just about standing. You don't have to train for a 5K or run a marathon. Sitting is an epidemic. When you're sitting 8 or 10 hours a day, you have increases of cholesterol and cardiovascular diseases, obesity. So the idea is to stand every few minutes, or even do incremental movements like take the stairs instead of the elevator, park your car as far away as possible from your office and walk in. Those small changes will incrementally over time add lots of steps into your day and reduce some of those health risks.
So Diana, are there age limitations for this app? Can everybody use it, or is it just for adults?
Well, right now we are selling it to corporations, so it's a B2B, right? I mean, in my mind, I envision it, taking over the world, but that's me because I founded it, right?
Right.
But so right now it is all adults who are listening to it, and aside from the brand box, which is where the corporations themselves can put their own communications, it also has entertaining and informative other podcasts. So, for instance, we were talking about your podcast.
Right.
It could be on this app. So when employees want even a small break that they can take, they can go outside and listen to something fun or listen to something that they want to learn. And I just make sure that there's nothing on there that a corporation would not want their employees to listen to, obviously.
True.
So there's no bad content.
Correct.
It's just all good and fun.
What do you find is the hardest part of, what's the first step in sort of this learned behavior? Like, what's the hardest part of getting people to go outside and walk for
Right.
20 minutes? So what's that
So
step?
that is the thing that I was thinking about when I was walking. Like, how do you get people off the couch or off the office chair, off the desk? And that's why I said, if you develop something that they're interested in, if you appeal to people's interests, they're not going to be going, I hate exercise. I hate taking a walk. This is boring. This is awful. Oh, I can't wait to listen to, like I just listened to one that was a serial. I can't wait to get outside and listen to it because I'm not thinking about, I don't like exercise. I hate walking. You don't think about that. You're distracted.
Right.
And so that's really what I'm trying to do with this.
Right.
Is entertain you while you're doing the thing you really didn't think you wanted to do.
Right, it's a lot easier, I feel like, to implement a 30-minute walk as opposed to being like, run 10 miles a day.
Right, exactly.
And walking is also better for your knees and overall
And
general
anyone
health.
can do it,
Exactly.
right?
And anybody can do
Yeah.
it.
And
Right.
it doesn't require any equipment.
Right. So Frank,
Right.
do we have any statistics, basically? How many people are using the apps? How many people have implemented the app?
Sure. So we're fortunate to have launched this product about a year ago, and we already are into about 4 clients. We have several thousand people on the app today. What's really exciting is about the engagement in the challenges. So these challenges are both listening and walking. So we're able to measure in the background, because metrics become really important in corporate wellness, how often people are participating. And we're excited to say, because we just ran this report, we have about 34% engagement in our challenges month over month at the 4 clients we're in today, law firms, some big corporations. And that is above the average for most corporate walking programs. Most wellness programs see about 20% engagement, so we're pretty excited about to have a stat that's that high. And I think it's because anyone can join it at any time. And you said it well, it's not about running that marathon, it's about getting a few extra steps in a day.
Wow, and so who do you really encourage this for? Any person at any given stage of their life, old people, young
Yeah.
people,
Anybody,
families,
everybody.
It crosses every generation.
It's good for everyone.
Wow.
Right.
What is
Well,
what is the future? Look
The
for
world.
Walk My Mind.
Yeah, what do you hope to accomplish
What do you
in the
hope to
next year? Are
accomplish?
there
I hope
any-
to get everybody in the world like walking, realizing that they don't have that. If you put something big in front of you, you may never want to do it. You'd be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to go to the gym. But something simple, yeah, I can do that. And that's really what I want to do.
And are there little engagements where if I'm listening to a podcast on Walk My Mind, can I message Frank and be like, oh my God, download this, and this is great for a 20-minute walk.
That's where we
Future
do
state.
want to
It's
go
coming.
with that. That's one
You
of our
want in-
future state. Yeah, I call it my dream app, and I have a whole list of things that I want in the dream app, and that's one of them. So people can talk about amongst themselves what they're listening to. They can find other walkers. Like if you're walking your mind, you can see if another person's, and then you can see if they're listening to what you like.
It's almost like a book club
exactly.
for walkers.
It is exactly. It sounds like
It's the power of community, and and again, in wellness, particularly corporate wellness, that's our space. Community is a great driver for people to participate, because it's great when you have a partner or you have somebody that you can talk to when you're being active, participating in a listening mode, or just walking. So we're on the way to developing a really great community aspect.
that is amazing.
It sounds like
we're
it. I mean,
super
It
excited.
really is amazing.
we're big walkers, so
Of course,
I am absolutely
That's
going to
right.
let this happen to my
Absolutely
everyday life,
right.
and I'll curse less on my podcast.
Put it on there.
Yeah, I think it would help to Walk My Mind.
I think it will.
Great, Diana. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank
for
you,
joining us.
guys.
I really
Appreciate you
appreciate
being
it.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, guys, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Anthony Gruppo. I'm the CEO for Marsh & McLennan here in the Northeast. Walk My Mind gives a vehicle to our colleagues to just really be able to multitask and grow. Today, you can be in action and be achieving other things that if you can now use Walk My Mind and you can then be healthy and putting your body in motion, your brain is energized. Everything improves. It's a tremendous system. The ability to do it at any time on command is the future. I love social media, I love interactive platforms, and I think that Walk My Mind and podcast is ahead of its time. And what I plan on doing is actually setting it up like a talk show and interviewing entrepreneurs and leaders about what makes them successful. When you're in motion, outside of the normal just sitting in a cubicle or looking at a screen, is when the mind is most creative. When I'm breathing fresh air or I'm moving, and if it helps my heart, great, but motion creates clarity.